غرباء 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 غرباء.
Hi, I'm Wafa.
Hi, I'm Dini.
Hi, I'm Sarfina.
Hi, I'm Saratu.
Islamic law is primarily derived into two sources, Al-Quran and As-Sunnah. However, there is a different opinion among the scholars on how to approach issues that are not directly mentioned in the Al-Quran and As-Sunnah. This opened the door for ijtihad to a highly qualified group of scholars to give rulings on these issues based in principle derived from Al-Quran and As-Sunnah and to utilize secondary sources. Therefore, a scholar may reject a particular secondary sources. Uruf is a noun from Arabic word ain, ra, and fa, which literally means to know. Muhammad Hashim Kamali translated uruf as recurring practices that are acceptable to people of sound nature. One of the reasons for the scholars' hesitancy in accepting uruf is because of its instability. It can change based on time and place at any given period, which means the ruling of Islamic law will not be constant but changing. There are 4 conditions of valid uruf. First, represent a common and recurring phenomenon. The custom must be in existence at the time and transaction is concluded. The custom must not violate the clear condition of an agreement. And last but not least, the custom must not violate the nas from Al-Quran and As-Sunnah.
Now, I will tell about the utilization of uruf by the scholars. Uruf is the one of the disputed sources which is not accepted by all the jurists. Some scholars consider uruf as a source, while some decline to use it in deducing the rulings. Moreover, Imam Malik regarded the different practices and social behaviors of the people as possible sources. Furthermore, Imam Hanafi agreed with the uruf because local customs were granted legal weight when no binding Islamic customs are available. Moreover, Imam Shafi'i considered uruf when there is no text. Lastly, Imam Hanbali rejected and did not use uruf as an argument for issuing a rule.
The main source that all the majority scholars refer to support the significance of the huruf in the Islamic law is from Surah Al-A'raf.
خذ العفو وأمر بالعرف وأعرض عن الجاهلين.
According to Mustafa Azarqa, huruf can be taken as proof by its literal meaning, which is the good deed that is acceptable. Furthermore, the second basis of huruf is narrated by Ibn Mas'ud. Then he continued with the following statement: what the Muslim deemed to be good is good in the sight of Allah. Huruf, if not against Islamic teachings, is normally good and acceptable by all Muslims and all mankind. Last but not least, the basis of using huruf as part of the Islamic law is the hadith related to the wife of Abu Sufyan. According to Hajar al-Asqalani, he indicates that huruf must be relied upon in cases in which the Sharia doesn't provide the exact information. Huruf shall be those which are in line and doesn't contradict with Hadith and Quran.
Okay, for example of huruf, I will give you 3 examples through the types of huruf. First of all is a practical of huruf, which means is an action that has become a habit of society in daily life. For example, the seller will be responsible to deliver the goods to the buyer. As we know, according to the custom, if the buyer wants to buy something for the shop, like furniture, so the seller will automatically know that they have to deliver this thing to the buyer. But it can be cancelled if the buyer wants to pick it by himself. Next, we move to the second example through the general huruf. This huruf is a common custom, which is the action or words by among all people regardless of time. For example, all Muslims in this world must take off their shoes before entering to the mosque because it is a holy place. Lastly, for the third example, we can take through the particular huruf. This kind of huruf is an action or custom that is specified and acceptable to all people in a particular place and not in all places. For example, in Malaysia, we have to take off our shoes before entering our house or neighbors. Because it shows the polite manner in order to maintain our friendship between us. On the other hand, people in Jordan are not supposed to take off their shoes before entering their house.
To sum up everything that has been concluded, huruf is one of the most important secondary sources that have been used by the scholar to solve the society problem, which has not been mentioned directly in Al-Quran and As-Sunnah.
Huruf is also an oriental law. It grows and develops following the community's tradition development. It intends to ensure the society's life is in peace and no useless division.
We hope that our assignment will help to encourage more people to study and learn about the secondary sources of Islam.